Hello, hello. It is Tamara with our big oily family, and today I wanted to talk about birch essential oil because it's a wonderful, wonderful oil. I do have some little slides here, so let me share these with you. There we go. So we're talking about birch, right? And emotionally, if you look in the essential oils and what's it called? Essential Emotions book. Looks like that. Um, it is the oil of support. There we go. And just in case, I think I had my thing closed. That's what the book looks like. There you go. Essential Emotions. This is the 13th edition, by the way. Okay, so this is the oil of support. It offers support to the unsupported. When you're feeling attacked or unsupported in life, this oil offers courage to move forward alone. It helps individuals ground within their own center to find their source of inner support and strength. Learning to be flexible is important, but so is gaining a strong backbone, right? Which sometimes is hard to do. So birch can offer support to the weak-willed to stand tall and firm in what they believe, especially in situations where one is at risk of being rejected, if you choose a different way. Okay, so birch lends its spirit of endurance to help individuals face trials of adversity, so they may weather storms with the strength and conviction of a tree. Okay. All right. It also encourages you to accept support when it's offered. Um, that's a really hard one for me. Um, when people offer support, sometimes it's hard to accept it, right? Because you think, I need to do this by myself or I can do this by myself. And Birch can help you to realize that um, sometimes we need support, right? Sometimes we need help from other people. And it's okay that you can't do it by yourself. As I've put on a few more years and mostly strength wise, right? I noticed that I need to ask for help more often. And sometimes that's really hard. It's really hard to do. But anyway, this oil can help with that. Okay, so that's out of the emotions book. Um, Birch is a really tricky essential oil to produce. Most companies sell either a synthetic methyl salicylate or a wintergreen oil that's marketed as birch. But doTERRA is committed to the pursuit of purity, right? They do all the testing on their oils and everything. It took 7 years of dedicated work to crack the code of birch distillation. Um, in April of 2023, doTERRA successfully opened Woodside Oils in Kane, Pennsylvania, and that's where it's distilled. Woodside is the world's first commercial distillery of for birch essential oil, just so you know that. All right, so here's your kind of your product overview, so to speak. Um, doTERRA is the only company in the world that's sourcing pure birch essential oil for commercial use. Methyl salicylate, which is the main constituent of it, is commonly used to provide occasional relief um, for mild muscle or joint discomfort, right? It's really great for that. It is great to pair with our deep blue blend in that aspect. If you layer them, right, you put maybe the birch on first and then you layer it over the top with deep blue, or you can put the deep blue on first and then lay it over the top with birch. Really, really good. It is considered a sensitive oil, meaning that it is a little warmer than most oils. And so you do want to dilute it with a carrier oil anytime you use it topically. Um, it kind of has that cooling, warming effect, right? Which makes it great for massages and using for any sore, aching muscles and joints and tendons and things like that. Um, it's got a really great aroma. I like how it smells. Some essential oils, I don't like how they smell, and so I put them far away from my nose. But this one it's got a really nice aroma, and it can also help to manage odors and freshen the air, right? So it's a great one to use in your diffuser also. Now, because doTERRA, right, we pursue what's pure. We do all the certified pure tested grade. That's our CPTG, right? doTERRA co-impact sourcing. We got the doTERRA healing hands and the wellness advocates there. Um, so what makes Birch different and amazing, right? Um, is very important, but also what makes the Birch essential oil from doTERRA stand out is because doTERRA is different than other essential oil companies, right? Okay. What makes this community different is its purity. We have pure products, pure intentions, pure business practices, and they have a pure love of humanity. And that comes through in all of the wellness advocates. And just if you look at the company and you look at what they stand for, they have a wonderful, wonderful mission that aligns with a lot of people in that they want to make sure that not only are we using the best and they're producing the best, but that they're also making sure that it is sustainable and able to be produced in the amount that we want, right? That has everything, all the chemical constituents in it. So you're going to get the best benefit from it, but also the people who are growing it and helping to produce it are going to benefit from it also. There's some really great short videos on YouTube. What's it called? Behind the Bottle. And so it talks about the people that grow the plant material that is then made into the essential oils and how they benefit from it also. Um, it's important to discuss essential oil purity because that's a biggie for doTERRA. Essential oils purity is the most important characteristics because purity affects safety, it affects the effectiveness, the benefits that you're going to get from it, it affects the potency. Unfortunately, the essential oil industry is littered with adulteration and contamination. Little regulation of the market exists. Pure essential oils are costly to produce. And so if you go into, you can buy essential oils just about everywhere now, right? If you go into a store and you see frankincense for like $5 a bottle, chances are that really is not frankincense. There might be just a little teeny bit in there. Um, but some of the essential oils are more expensive because they are more labor intensive to distill and to collect the plant material. And you can only collect the plant material at certain times during the year to get the best benefit from them. So it really does make a difference where you get your essential oils from. Um, some of them, like I said, are costly to produce. Unfortunately, unscrupulous suppliers and brokers may try to lower the cost of their products by adding other substances, which then adulterates the final product. Company may not even know the essential oils they sell are adulterated. They buy from a broker they trust, not realizing that they're being duped because they don't have the resources or expertise to test um, the most sophisticated kinds of adulteration. They advertise their products as pure, when in truth, unfortunately, that isn't the case. Every single batch of doTERRA essential oil undergoes a rigorous third party and internal testing to ensure that all of the products that they have available for us, right, um, are free of adulteration. That is a huge, huge biggie for them, right? And that's why, unfortunately, some of the things can be out of stock at times because they don't have the right ingredients in the quality that doTERRA like requires for to pass on to us. And so rather than take a lesser quality product and add it into what their whatever the product is, right? Um, and then in turn have it available for us, they'd rather hold on their scruples, so to speak, on their morals, that they'll wait until the product that they really want that has the best effectiveness, that works the best, that has the best qualities, that's, the purest kind of thing is available again. And so unfortunately, sometimes that means that, some things are out of stock. But every batch of doTERRA essential oil undergoes rigorous third party and internal testing, right? From the source to you, doTERRA essential oils are certified pure, which means you can have, perfect peace of mind when you choose to bring them into your home and routines, which is important for everyone. But I think it's also really important for families, and especially if you're using them with your kiddos, right? Because you really want them to have the best and start them off well, right? So doTERRA is committed to sourcing the best and helping the most, and that is a commitment known as co-impact sourcing. Um, this commitment means sourcing pure essential oils in sustainable, ethical, and responsible ways for individuals and communities worldwide. And that helps to take care of the people as well as the environment, right, that they are growing them in. They cut out the middleman, working instead directly with the farmers and harvesters, and they pay fair, on-time wages, and they develop long-term partnerships with these growers. This approach also means they can monitor an essential oil's purity right from the start at the source, which is super important. There's also a network marketing business model, as well as wellness advocates. There is a robust, supportive customer service experience that's also warm and welcoming. So you can always, if you have questions about any oils that you have, obviously reach out to the person who is helping you and got you started on your oil journey. But doTERRA has a really great customer service, and you can chat online, you can call them, you can email product support, and they're very good at getting back to you. Okay. So these were the little short, the behind the bottle things. Those are really good YouTube. And I think if you go to YouTube and just search doTERRA behind the bottle, like all of them will show up. Um, but Birch Essential Oil is sourced from the Allegheny National Forest. And that means that they work exclusively with Forest Stewardship Council, which are certified harvesters. And that approach helps to keep the birch forest healthy and vibrant. Shortly after the inauguration of Woodside Oils, doTERRA was recognized for sustainable birch sourcing efforts with a 2023 Seal of Environmental Initiative Award. Not bad, right? Introducing the pure birch essential oil to the market wouldn't have been possible without the expertise and equipment of the Terra Rosa distillery team in Bulgaria. The knowledge from a small scale family owned birch distillery in Pennsylvania, the incredible sourcing team, and doTERRA's commitment to doing things the right way, even if it's not the easy way. Okay. And that's really the heart of doTERRA is doing things the right way for everyone, for the not just for one person, but like for everyone. Okay. Um, these are some, come on, change photos. There we go. Um, so this would be the plant material in the distiller, right? This is the essential oil being distilled out. This would be in the forest, right? What the birch trees look like. Birch chips over here in the distillery. There's a lot of great ways to use birch essential oil. And it is similar to wintergreen. It has I don't know, kind of a sweet, spicy, minty aroma that can be detected in toothpaste, gum, store-bought applications, that kind of thing. Um, it's effective for promoting circulation, making it great to use for massage therapy and to soothe those sore joints, muscles, and tendons, right? You can diffuse it, which also supports clear airways and breathing while stimulating the mind and enhancing focus. It can help to reduce body temperature by promoting perspiration, which in turn, right, also helps in the removal of toxins from your body through sweat, further improving the condition and leading towards a faster recovery time. Um, Super helpful in reducing pain in joints and muscles, as well as pain associated with any like head tension or any aching in your teeth or jaw, right? It can also help to relieve cramping throughout your body. It can support reduced swelling by helping to support that circulatory system, right? There are some great recipes, and I will put these in the like the typed part, right? The script part above or below this video when I post it. For inflammation, it is great for inflammation in your hands and joints. Um, there's a couple of great there's a rollerball blend, there's a salve, there's kind of a um, basic salve, and then you can add things to it to help with the inflammation. Okay. And so I will post the recipes for those. I'm not going to read them off here, but I'll post the recipes for those. But like it says here, you can use them in massages. Blends well with cedarwood, vetiver, wild orange, and bergamot. And then you can diffuse it. This is a topical and aromatic application oil. It is not meant for internal use. And if you look at the bottle of Birch, you would just see an ingredient label, not a supplemental fact label. The oils that have the supplemental fact labels are the ones that you can use internally. They have the benefits that way too. Okay. Um, that's kind of what I got for you for the graphics and the information on birch. If you have a recipe that you've used birch with for, helping to support circulation or helping to relieve your pain or um, in the diffuser, right, to clear the air, and you want to share that with us, put that in the comments because that'd be great to have some other options, right? So, Birch essential oil, it is available all the time now. It didn't used to be available, and it is available all the time now because we have that distillery in Pennsylvania um, that helps to have that available for us. Okay. So be back next Monday. And if you have a topic that you want to know more about with doTERRA products, essential oils, things like that, please post that in the comments and I will add it to my running list of things to cover. Okay. All right. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. And this weekend is Memorial Weekend. So have a great long weekend. Hopefully the weather's nice. Hopefully. All right. I will talk to you all later.